Thousands of feet above the Red Sea, a highly advanced American aircraft scans the waters below. Its sensors are so powerful they can detect ships hundreds of miles away. On another front, high above the deserts of Yemen, a drone circles silently, feeding real-time intelligence to military commanders. Its cameras can pick out small movements, heat signatures, and even hidden missile launchers. These two platforms, the P-8 Poseidon and the MQ-9 Reaper, are helping the US military monitor one of the world's most volatile regions. Their mission? Track and deter the Houthis. The Houthis, officially known as Ansar Allah, are a Yemeni rebel group that has become a major regional threat. Since 2015, they've been locked in a brutal civil war against the internationally recognized government of Yemen, backed by a Saudi-led coalition. But the Houthis aren't just a local insurgency. They are backed and supplied by Iran and have steadily developed more sophisticated weapons, including ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and explosive drones. In late 2023, the Houthis began launching attacks on commercial shipping in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden, claiming they were acting in support of Palestinians in Gaza. Their targets included oil tankers, cargo ships, and even naval vessels. These attacks threatened a key maritime choke point through which roughly 12% of global trade passes. The situation quickly escalated, drawing the attention of the United States. The US responded by launching Operation Prosperity Guardian, a coalition effort to secure the Red Sea and protect global shipping routes. The US Navy deployed warships, including the aircraft carrier USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, as well as destroyers and cruisers capable of intercepting missiles and drones. But beyond the visible show of force, the US has relied heavily on its eyes in the sky. That's where the P-8 Poseidon and the MQ-9 Reaper come in. The P-8 Poseidon, built by Boeing, is one of the most advanced maritime patrol aircraft in the world. It's based on the airframe of the Boeing 737, but the similarities end there. The Poseidon is packed with high-end technology, APY-10 multi-mode radar, electronic support measures, electro-optical and infrared cameras, and a sophisticated signals intelligence suite. Originally designed to detect submarines, it also excels at surface surveillance and reconnaissance. It can carry torpedoes, depth charges, cruise missiles, and sonobuoys, allowing it to detect and engage both underwater and surface threats. In the Red Sea, the P-8's job is to scan vast areas of ocean and coastline, tracking the movement of small vessels, patrol boats, or even missile launchers hidden along the Yemeni coast. Its radar can pick up boats attempting to disguise themselves as fishing vessels. Its cameras can zoom in for confirmation. Its data feeds directly to naval task forces in the area, allowing them to react in real time. Meanwhile, the MQ-9 Reaper plays a different but equally crucial role. Operated remotely, often from bases in the Middle East or even the United States, the Reaper is a high-endurance unmanned aerial vehicle capable of flying up to 27 hours at altitudes of 50,000 feet. It's fitted with a multispectral targeting system that combines radar, infrared sensors, and visual cameras. This allows the drone to conduct persistent surveillance, even in low visibility or at night. The MQ-9 is not just a passive observer. When authorized, it can carry Hellfire missiles or GBU-12 paveway tube bombs, enabling it to strike high-value targets such as missile launchers, drone workshops, or leadership convoys. In November 2023, a US MQ-9 Reaper was shot down by the Houthis off the coast of Yemen, a sign of how close these platforms operate to hostile territory. Despite that, the US continues to fly MQ-9s over Yemen and surrounding waters. Their intelligence is essential for understanding enemy patterns, tracking movements of equipment and personnel, and, in some cases, providing targeting data for precision strikes. The combination of the P-8 and MQ-9 creates a powerful, layered surveillance network. The Poseidon covers long distances and wide areas of ocean, while the Reaper focuses on specific targets for hours, providing detailed, close-up intelligence. Together, they give the U.S. Navy situational awareness that no other country can match. But why does this matter so much? Because the Red Sea isn't just a regional issue, it's a global one. If commercial ships continue to be attacked, insurers may raise their rates, rerouting of shipping could increase costs, and global supply chains could be severely disrupted. Oil prices could rise, economies could feel the impact, and the broader conflict between Iran and the West could escalate. There's also the issue of deterrence. If the Houthis, or their backers, believe they can shut down a global trade artery without consequences, it sets a dangerous precedent. It would embolden other non-state actors and proxy groups to act similarly in other strategic areas of the world. From the Strait of Hormuz to the South China Sea, the United States is determined not to let that happen. The use of surveillance aircraft like the P-8 and the MQ-9 isn't just about monitoring. It's about sending a message. We see you, we know what you're doing, and we're prepared to act if necessary. In addition to the P-8 and MQ-9, the skies over the Red Sea are also patrolled by aircraft deployed from the USS Dwight D Eisenhower aircraft carrier. These include the E-2D Advanced Hawkeye, a powerful airborne early warning aircraft that monitors airspace for missile or drone threats, and the EA-18G Growler, an electronic warfare jet designed to jam enemy radars and communications. Together, they provide a critical layer of protection and coordination for both surveillance and strike missions in the region. This kind of persistent, real-time intelligence gives U.S. commanders an unmatched edge. It allows them to intercept missiles, target launch sites, and dismantle enemy infrastructure before it becomes a larger threat. It also minimizes civilian casualties by ensuring that strikes are based on solid, up-to-the-minute data. As the conflict in the region evolves, one thing remains clear: the United States will continue to rely on its technological edge, and the P-8 Poseidon and MQ-9 Reaper will continue to fly, watching, listening, and ensuring that the Red Sea remains open, stable, and secure. If you found this video insightful, consider liking, subscribing, and commenting with your thoughts. Should the US continue these surveillance missions? Are we headed for a larger confrontation in the region? Let us know what you think, and stay tuned for more military and geopolitical analysis.